And hello, everyone. I am your host, the Desert Fox 32K. And today we are playing a little Railroader, episode 54. Hope everyone has had a very good week and has understood the lack of videos on my end. Recovering from the tooth has been a mighty pain in the ass. And that happened on Monday, and so it is now Friday. And I feel a lot better, and I'm actually able to speak a little bit. So we are going to kick back, we're going to relax, and we're going to stream a little bit for you. We're going to get the Silva interchange done today. Not the Silva interchange, I'm sorry. The Silva and Dillsboro work is going to be completed this afternoon on this little tiny stream. All right. And I do want to preference this. Somebody had messaged me on the YouTube video side of things about the what was it, the GP38 intro video or install video no longer working. If you have the original, I do have to go back and update the video now since they very clearly updated the mod. My video was made when they just released the version 1 of the mod. So if you have the version 1 of the engine, like I do, I have never updated it for UMM, my video still applies. But if you've updated it to UMM, okay, fine, you don't really need it, you know what you're doing now. But I'm going to leave that video up for those that have the version 1, and then I will probably make a version 2, and at some point just delist the other video. But I do want to touch base on that early in this video, that GP38 mod video that I have out on my channel on the YouTube side of things, it might not exactly work for you now, but that was the original way of installing it when they first uploaded the mod. So I will go back and touch base on that. I do want to make that just a little note before we go diving into today's stream and today's fun. Somebody seemed to be pretty upset that I had that video up still. Didn't make any sense to me why somebody would be so bent out of shape about that. So, today we're going to get these two cuts organized. We're going to get them down to Dillsboro, and we're going to do some stuff. Passenger train is doing its business down at the other end of the line. Oh, we can get rid of that. Alright, so that can stay there, because that's actually going to be the last car we bring out. Alright, so what's this first car we're breaking off? S1s. S1s can go to these S1s. So yeah, so we'll grab all these S1s, and we'll connect them to those. Then we'll break this off, and we'll put it here, just to get it out of the way. And then we'll couple up my freight cars behind it to it. And then these PW1s go with these PW1s. Then the B goes with that B. Okay. A little bit easier to see now that you can see the layout of everything. Let me check this, because this says it's switched at a different track. Oh, that's right. These guys are breaking this stuff down. Okay, so we'll have to break that down when we're done. If I've got the time, we'll break it down. Alright, backing it on up. We're going to couple up to these S1s in this car. Get these S1s coupled onto that. Then we'll pull forward. Grab the PW1s. Couple them up to those PW1s. And grab that. Couple it up to that. Hook this up to the SP1. That's SH1. And that's HD1. Fack. But I do want the parts cars out of here. I do want those off the line. And if I'm thinking correctly, I move that cut over there, grab the ones, cut the PW1 there, pull it forward, grab these, cut here, back it up, pull it onto there, pull it forward, grab that, back it off. The only move I'm missing is that car right there. We got to break that off and put it onto this part of the cut. Yep. Not bad. Cochran made $116. I think everything is going okay. Fuck. There we go. Damn thing hit. Alright, here we go. So I'll put these on here and I'll put those box cars in front of it, connecting to this car. This car is the last, like, it's technically got to be the first car in, but it's also got to be the last car in because I got to push it in. It's weird. So what we're going to do is put all those service cars in the cut behind it, or in front of it. We'll run around, make a little movement out of it. Be alright. We did just have a new update, but it was basically just a bunch of hot fixes. So appreciate that, Adam, Connor, and the team from Railroader. I'll read those off for you real fast. Let me find that dev note from this morning. Railroader 2024 .5.3 fixed all AI moving inconsistently when a switch is set against it, and there is another train on that switch. It is now ignores such trains and stops in advance of the foul point. Fixed jerky animation when unleaning. Fixed unable to interact with some cab controls while leaning out the window. Fixed case that that could cause interchange to not receive cars, erroneously stating it is at capacity. Fixed sounding on striking track bumper. Fixed coal water diesel loaders failing to load equipment in cases where the load point is close to another car, particularly coal on the K28T. Fixed the turntable not properly aligned in new game. So just fixed some basic hot things. It sounds like nothing too crazy, but we'll take it, you know. If we're doing hot fixes and all that crap, I mean, it's got to be a good sign. It's our second or third hot fix thing introduction since the last update, so we'll take it, man. All right. She's pulling out of there. I'll set my points. Sweet. I can leave you alone now. I just gotta pay attention to when it says it's hooked up at Silva. Alright, Larka. There we go. Pull it forward. Grab those. We'll back them on with that. Then we'll pull forward. With that. Couple it to that. And then the SH1 and the HD1. Those both go on that same side. So I really don't think that part matters. Alright, cool. We're almost done with this part of it. Here we go. Alright, we'll hook that up. We'll basically just pull the rest of those out. See, we'll get it all organized. And these locust pins, they stay here. The slay mic and schist, they gotta go back the other way. There we go. Hold on, wait a minute. What the fuck? Did I miss something? Oh no, those are cars just gotta go out. And then there are nothing over there. Nothing over there. Alright, those cars just gotta go out. So I'm gonna wait for the rest of them to come out. And then we'll deal with that in a later time. That might be our next stream where we spend most of the night, most of the time just going around east to west and picking up cars, setting them down. Maybe putting in any overnight hot drops that need to be, you know, dropped in. We'll hook up the SP1, the SP1. Come on. And I do hope everyone is having a fantastic day today. Weather seems to be nice and cooperating with me, so I hope the weather's cooperating with you. What else? It's Friday, so happy Friday to everyone. You know, I hope you're all having a kick-ass day, you know. No drama, no baby mama drama, no bullshit, no angst, no anxiety. Just a good old-fashioned good day. Just no bullshit, just a good day. That's all I want from you. That's all I want to hear that you had. If you had a bad day, I am sorry. But I do hope it gets better, and I hope you can kick a little ass later to make up for it. You know what I'll do? I'll actually hook up to both of them, and then I'll drag them over here. Then I'll grab those, couple it up to here, take the hell off. I don't want to keep wasting time on this. If I don't have to. So that's set to go back in the other direction. This is backing its ass on up. $800. What was that? $680? $686. Yeah, damn. We're about to break. We're close to breaking $200,000. It's the kind of shit we love to see. Oh shit. I do need to check one thing. All of those are good. I got 4 left to wait on. All of those are good to come out. Sweet Jesus. I'll wait for all of those to come out, but I don't. Yeah, they're almost all ready to come out except these cut. So this whole cut went in. This whole cut's almost all the way ready to come out. Those logs are good. I am gonna have to go check that pulpwood train because I don't think I've got the gear to really get rid of the whole thing. I'm gonna take a look at 10 down here at the far end. See what's going on. I just need to get a kind of like a lay of the land of what the fuck's going on. Oh, Jesus Christ, falling through the map. Alright, so that cut is done. That needs to come out and go. So we can move that onto this track. These cars are ready to go. Those cars are ready to go. That car's ready. Oh, Jesus Christ almighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, we got a little work to do. We got a little work to do, but right now we are focused on getting actual cars that need to go in done. We need to get the cars that are Jesus Christ. Come on, camera. We need to get the cars that are going in done first. We need to clear the line. Make some room. Because I think I'm going to have 10,002 pick up all the cars that are coming out and run them back to Bryson. We'll pick up all this stuff and we'll just start heading back to Bryson eastbound or westbound with it. We'll send our diesels back here in a minute. We'll start sending them flying back up the line. But as you know, typical. It'll all be okay. It'll all be all right. I'm going to have to step away here for about 30 seconds. One of the cats is throwing a fit about something. I can hear her in the background, so I am going to have to step away and check on her, make sure she's not getting anything she's not supposed to. You know how cats are. So I will back this train up, and I'm going to step away for a hot 30 seconds, grab a quick soda or a water, grab your snack. I'll be right back. Silly girl knocked her food bowl over. Well, I guess from what I can understand, what happened is the cat was eating. One of the cats were eating, and then the other cat walked up behind it, wasn't prepared to know the cat was there, spooked the shit out of the one cat eating, and knocked the food bowl over. Not gonna lie, it was a little funny. The cat just looked. My cat looked at me like, "What the fuck?" Yay. Go on, darling. We got one more cut to put together. These locust pins, I'm not really worried about right now. But I probably should put them in, shouldn't I? 1, 2 have to come out. 1 has to come out. Fuck. We gotta wait for at least that one to come out. A couple of these, yeah. We can wait. And these cars are going to cost me a pretty goddamn penny. I'm going to tell you that right now. These 6 box cars cost me about, I think it's $16,000 or $17,000 every time to fill them up. I have no idea, Mr. JJ. I have no idea. Cats are cats. When I originally heard the commotion, I thought my neighbor's cats, my neighbor has indoor-outdoor cats, and my cats don't like them. I don't know why. My cat specifically does not like him. Do not like them, and she's actually ripped our screen out of the window trying to get at them. So we've had to drop money on a brand new screen for our window because the cat legitimately tried to go through it and rip it apart. I really wish I would have filmed it because the cat went like... So one time my cat went like truly feral. It was fucking terrifying. Alright. Get this all cleaned up. We're going to put these cars on that cut. Leave that car at the back end because I got to come all the way around, push it in. So we'll run around when we get down there. We'll run that in. I thought about pushing this all down there, but then I won't actually have access to the front end of this where all this stuff has to come in and off. So I'll do these last, and we'll just work from the front to the back. Make it kind of easy on myself. Should be efficient. Should be simple. We'll pick up all the cars on the way out. We'll fuel up 10,001 when we get down there. We'll drop the locust pins off at some point in the future. I'm not really worried about locust pin. Locust pin falls on that list of locations in this game that kind of pisses me off. And I think a lot of you will agree with me because for some reason that place just gets, for a 5-car track, it always has 9 cars. Always has a bunch. Doesn't make any fucking sense. Ordering more than you can actually take in. All right. Ooh. Well, yeah, I know, JJ. I know they order however many they need, not however many they fit. But for us, the guys who got to drop that shit off, you just got to go, what the fuck? I might change a couple of these boxcars on this cut of the homeowns to... I might sprinkle in a couple of off-white, like cream-colored white kind of things, some silver or something. Give our cars some color. Can't really play with the color spectrum too much, but I'll do what I can. Maybe I'll tinker with that just a little bit and see what I can come up with. That's where I'm at with it. Is I really just want like full blown like stuff to support. Oh yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna keep them there. That'll be I've just been using these as I'm putting the sleigh micas down here, and I got 2 locust pins over here. We'll leave them down here till both are ready to come out. I got 1 car down at locust pin that needs to come out, and I got another one that's on the verge of being done. So I'm kind of hoping by the time I'm done with this stuff down at Silva, I could just swap those cars out, hook them up to these 2, grab 10,001, have a decent little cut to back us up, and start running down to East Whittier and picking all the other stuff up to take it to Bryson. So that way we can start picking the, all of our dailies up that need to come out. And the main goal right now is just to get Dillsboro and Silva finished. After that, it's if I'm by myself, it'll be just going east to west and picking stuff up, moving trains to go pick up cars and organizing them. But yeah. Logs are... I just checked my logs. The logs are good. Pulpwood... Silva's waiting on me to bring these cars down. Otherwise, it's just not going to happen. They're not going to unload. But I know that other one is filling up, I think. Yeah, this one's completely full, but it's missing coal. And it's got 12 cars. This one, I don't know what this thing's doing. But it's... I don't really want to run a half a cut back up to fill it back up to run it back down. Alrighty. Well, that starts rolling. We'll reassess the situation. Add that back on. He's still stopped at Cowie, so it does not matter. You can roll. You, sir. Back up 2 car lengths. You just need water? Yeah, I could top you off with coal, but I feel wrong if I don't do it now that I said it. Come on. Oh, you're an asshole, train. Cool. All right. This puppy dog's leaving with 26 cars. I think the only thing that's going to piss me off about this whole thing is that all this money we've made down to like, what is that? Down to like here. Somewhere in here. So all this money from here up is about to fucking evaporate. Because they made these cars expensive. They made those repair tools, those repair parts, very, very expensive. And I actually kind of like that. Because it really makes you fight a little bit. Really makes you have to think. Fight's not the right word. You got to be a little bit more strategic. Watching people on YouTube's content with this and watching them just wreck everything with their friends. And then they go, oh shit. We can't do nothing. Wah, wah. So, thank you. I'm going to do a short little thank you to all the GLR staff who have helped out to get that money up there. So we actually don't ever deal with that fucking problem. Because right now we're at a good point. We're at a good problem. We have enough money to pay for anything we want. But we're saving money because I got a bad feeling that that passenger train's going to be really expensive. Also, for funsies, I do know that this car, there is a passenger car, an ops car, sitting right here, right? It's sitting right here. This motherfucker got passengers on it. It's been sitting here for weeks, months. When we put the big cut in to be repaired and overhauled and all that stuff, fully maintained, right? When we do that service, I'm going to drag that car out with a single engine, and we're going to run a single engine passenger train with a single car all the way up and down the line to make up for the loss of service for the time, just to keep the stations happy. Just to keep the fuckers happy. We'll reverse that. So we got these two, that one, that one. That one's all got to come out. These puppy dogs are good. These puppy dogs are good. This train's left Cochrane. So put that up, do that. She's about to leave. Oh, she's struggling. Come on, Roxanne, you got this. Oh, Roxanne. Well, I guess while that's heading down there, I guess what we can go check is how much room does this thing need to get these cars out of the way? Well, you just need to move those three and you can pretty much get out of here, but probably should wait. Because I'm not actually sure how much weight this is. That's all whole-ass subject matter. Do I have the time? Yeah, I got the time. Go. Oh, that's 3,000 tons. That's right. So put those cars over there. That's a lot of weight. That's a lot of weight. I really don't think I can make that cut. I don't think I can make the hill with that. It's going to be... Trying to do the math off the top of my head. I know 3 engines is 1,700. 4, I think, is 21 or 22. So I'm going to have to cut this bitch in half. Which I don't want to do, but I have to do it. Let's normalize all those. Also, I do apologize if my voice drops into a very low octave randomly. With the mouth still healing, certain notes in my natural register are very uncomfortable to say or to pronunciate, and so I'm resorting to dropping into the lower octave to not make my mouth hurt. A little less vibrations. Mouth is overall. If you had your tooth removed ever in your life, I will tell you this. If you listen to the doctor's very specific instructions and you do them verbatim as they are written down, I might have to make a video on that because I'm not one to really like dive in on that type of shit. But my experience with this tooth thing was I read the instructions that the doctor gave me after the surgery, and I mean, to a fucking T, almost to a perfect T, it was every single thing that was on that sheet of paper, day by day, hour by hour. So I if you've ever had your tooth removed, or you're going to get a tooth removed in the future, if your doctor says don't smoke for 3 days, don't fucking smoke. No matter how hard that craving is, don't smoke. You're a better person than that. I'm a smoker. Trust me. It was hard as shit. And if you're on antibiotics, take the antibiotics. All of them. Also, that's not where I told you to go. That's not where I fucking told you to go, but alright, whatever. Just get lost. You shed, what, 300 tons off of it with those 3 cars? Yeah, dude, you're not going to be able to move this thing up that hill. You're going to have to cut it in half, you're going to have to shed some weight, and haul it. So what, run around and cut the back 5 off? It's going to at least be the back 5 or 6. But you got plenty more coming from the east side, so you'll have a whole other cut to bring in. Man, these diesels are going to be fucking busy. Then you got that third cut down there in Andrews that needs to get picked up. Nice. He stopped. He's got to switch again. So my Silva shunt is down there now. I just want to get this far enough back where I can normalize this point. Alright, there we go. I'll be back to check on you in a minute. We gotta go fix this problem. Alright. What is this, the S1s? Then I got, what, 5 PW1s that gotta go in? Yeah, 5 PW1s. So we'll fit those in perfectly. Alright. Sweet. $500. Those are the R1Bs. Those go in back behind that thing. CS1 goes there. So I really should have put those 5 behind these, but that's fine. Not really gonna wig out about that. Yeah, move forward 10 actually. I want to get you up to about right here. Oh, I know. It's heavy. I know, Roxanne. This is a heavy cut. It's sitting on a little hill. You're fighting it. I know. Your coffee didn't come in on time. You're having a rough morning. It's okay, honey. Your normal crew didn't show up for work. It's okay. You're stuck with me. Also, you guys will have to let me know if the ads start becoming extremely aggressive, the Twitch ads. They seem to have mellowed out since the award show debacle thing that happened earlier this year. So I'm not seeing a bunch of notifications every 5 minutes talking about ads, so I think they mellowed out. And I'm just looking for honesty and transparency with that. And if you do notice that it gets a little bit, like they're a little too frequent, let me know and I can fix that. God damn it. Have they gotten worse, or are they roughly about the same as they were? Because I'm not getting, like, my stream isn't forcing like 3-minute ads every 5 minutes. That's what I was getting at. Like back in like January, it was forcing like ads every 5-10 minutes. So I'm just making sure it's not doing something like that. You know, if it's every 25-30 minutes, if it's once every half hour, 45 minutes, I'm not really concerned. Once an hour, not really concerned about that math. What I'm more worried about is if you guys are watching and then every 5 minutes you're being interrupted by a fucking commercial. I'm an unsponsored channel. I'm a small channel. I don't have sponsorships or anything like that, so I don't worry about that stuff. But Jackson Guitars. Your boy is open. See, it just fucking did it. How do I fucking stop that? I pushed it back. There you go. I had the button that'll push it back, so no one has to deal with an ad for a few minutes. And if I've got to go to resorting back to gifting subs out to everyone to make sure that no one deals with the ads, I'll fucking do it. I don't care. You guys are here to watch the content. I'm not here to make you watch ads. Ads do help the channel grow, but I'm not in it for money. I will always tell you that right now. And it's been my mission since day one. I do not care about money. I've never cared about money with this. All I care about is making video game videos. Hanging out with my friends. Hi Gizmo, good morning. I know, I've been up for a little while. I was saying good morning to you because, you know, first time I'm seeing you this morning, today. I'm being polite. If you like me to, I could just be a prick. Where's my coffee and donuts, Gizmo? Where's my triple macchiato, venti icy, mocha chappa, crappa mocha steak taco fucking drink? That was a mouthful. You could tell I don't drink coffee. Thinking my whole life, no bullshit, I've had 3 coffee items in my entire life. Didn't like a single one of the motherfuckers. Alright, I lied. I did just lie. I liked one moderately. I don't remember the name of it. That's how much I didn't care about it. I don't know. I was just putting words together, JJ. Well, you know, you go to, you know, you'll hear people at Starbucks and they're like, I want my blah, blah, blah. And it's like a 50-word college dissertation on a drink. Bro, just get a fucking drink. Get a coffee. Don't make the shit so overly complicated. Though I am a sucker for a white chocolate hot chocolate. I will openly admit that that's my go-to. If I am going to get a coffee-ish item, it's going to be a white chocolate hot chocolate. I don't know why. They just fucking smack. That's not bad. A decaffeinated half and abs? A half decaffeinated half hat? Oh, there we go. Hold on. There we go. I'll have a half decaffeinated half cap. What the fuck? What a... Huh? What the fuck? You want a drink that's half decaffeinated and caffeinated? Son, are you smoking crack? But I will admit, I am a... Oh! Oh, yeah, that movie, LA Story, I think, is a little bit before my time. I do know Steve Martin. Great actor. No, I've never seen that movie. I might have to go check that out. But, oh my lord. Alright. I love those jokes. That is a line of jokes that is completely inoffensive. You can just make fun of anyone's coffee order and it's always funny. I'm a tea guy, So when I get my tea, people look at me funny. Because they're like, how do you like your tea? And I'm like, sugar. How much sugar? How much do you have? Usually if I have morning tea, my morning tea will have, I'll brew it on the stove, in the kettle, or on the pot, make my cup, and then I'll do, like a spritz of, I'm talking like just barely a spritz of milk. We'll do it. I like it Irish style. So it has just a spritz of milk, like just a tiny shot of it, and then it'll have a bit of honey on it, on top of it, and then you just do whatever sweetener additive you're doing on top of that. That was, I don't think it's actually called Irish style, but when I was dating an Irish woman, that's what her grandparents were, how they served tea. That's exactly how they served it from the old world. I don't know if that's actually called Irish style, but check the ums. Quotes. All right. I'm gonna read this out loud. Tom, I'll have a decaf coffee. Trudy, I'll have a decaf espresso. Morris Frost, I'll have a double decaf cappuccino. Ted, give me decaffeinated coffee ice cream. I'll have a half double caffeinated half calf with a twist of lemon. I'll have a twist of lemon. I'll have a twist of lemon. I'll have a twist of lemon. And I'll have a twist of lemon. And it's with adding Irish whiskey. Well, at the time we were underage, so I don't think the whiskey was going to be an option. But I do know that usually in Irish, there is a drink called something like that where it's like whiskey and coffee. It's not. Fuck, am I thinking of a car bomb? No, that's an actual alcoholic drink. Is there a drink out there called an Irish car bomb, or am I thinking of something entirely different? That might just be an Americanized, like, bastardized drink that you get at a pub or at a bar. But I definitely have heard that name before. Our Belfast on any random Tuesday. That's very true. Shot glass with equal parts Jameson Irish whiskey and Bailey's Irish cream, which is then dropped into a half pint of Guinness. See, I knew that. I knew it. Oh man, dude, I really like Jameson. I don't like to drink. I will openly admit that, openly and honestly. I am not a very big drinker. I will openly admit I maybe drink 3 or 4 times a year. This year so far, I've twice, and they were both at a fucking post funeral like luncheon type thing. Not a big fan of drinking, but if I am gonna drink, it's usually something like that. Like I'm gonna make myself a very, very nice drink. Damn, you're only the Wesser. Actually, I gotta check those points. Yeah, all right, cool. I did normalize those. Sweet. Did I normalize Nantahala and Hewitt? Normalized. What about Nanta? Oh, I was a bad boy. Jumping jellyfish. There we go. Refresh your page. There's a little love for you. There. Everyone that's watching right now just got a fucking free subscription because I'm tired of dealing with the ad problem. I'm getting ready to turn the bastards off, but I can't physically do it while I'm live. I have to do it while I'm off. So, I'm being generous and nice. I haven't done any nice deeds to anyone in a long time. I'm generating good karma. So yes, everyone just refresh your page real quick. You shouldn't have to deal with the fucking ads anymore. There we go. Merry Christmas from your boy Desert Fox 32K. For the record, no one will ever have to be subscribed to my channel. No one ever has to do that. That was just me being... I get tired of fighting the Twitch and the Amazon ads and all that bullshit. And yes, well, yes, you do have ad blockers, folks. I know you do. Let your boy take care of you. You guys chose to stop by here. Let your boy take care of you. You guys chose to hang out with me. It's the least I can do. You're welcome, Miss Gizmo. You're welcome. I will drink. Thank you. I do need to flush my mouth out, actually. But since most of you are now... since everyone's subbed, I do gotta warn you. The next time an ad break pops up, I am gonna mute for a second. To like take a drink or something, or if I have to get up, I'm just gonna quietly mute for a second. And now these things should just start gobbling up this pulpwood. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And I gotta figure out what's up with these performance numbers, because these performance numbers are not good. And I don't know if that's from the freight cars or if that's from the physical pulpwood being dropped off. Because these numbers are not good. Like, we were doing great. Look at this. 100. 75, 62, 63. What the fuck? 94, 84, 79. 61, 64, 89. Like, we got real sloppy here. But I'm honestly just assuming it has to deal with the number of cars we've been forced to deal with. Like, this Stenzel is killing us. Ironically, Ella's doing great. Appalachian Hardwood's good. That one did alright. That one... These numbers haven't ticked yet, though. So I don't know. I won't know for another 2 hours how everything truly did. So I want to at least get these cars done before that clicks, because it hopefully goes in. And we'll pull that out. Because those two are going in. It's getting a little darker, so let me turn, Oh, I left that down, didn't I? Well, I guess I did make it, leave it brighter. Okay. Harder. Harder. Ooh. Nice and gentle on the click-clack. Did I fucking tell you to... I thought you released. Oh, I had the wrong one. Harder. Harder. Right. The lights are on. But you know, sometimes they just don't. Look, man, it's the 1950s. We don't have those like super nice, super bright LED bulbs. Is this that one over there? So those two go over there. This one goes there. This one goes behind the white. And then these puppy dogs run down. God damn it. I flipped that point. Yeah, it is a... Come on, darling. Oh, Roxanne. Oh, also, if you guys have made it to this point in the video, on the YouTube side of things, you guys are fucking crazy. So today I want you to destroy that like button, obliterate that subscribe, and absolutely decimate that bell icon so you know when you get these videos. And today I'd love if you would do it with Roxanne. Just take Roxanne and just, I don't know, smash some shit with her. And if you are still watching at this point in the video, on the YouTube side of things, let me know. Comment. Roxanne. That'll let me know you were there. If you're on Twitch side of things, you guys are also fucking awesome. Yeah, it's weird. I think it's one of those things that when they do the next, like, when they get bigger updates going for this, I think they'll fix all of this. You know, the light emitting and all of that. Because I see what you're saying. Like, you can see the light being protruded, but you can't physically see the light beam. Does that make sense? Like, when you have a flashlight, you turn a flashlight on. You have the light, you know, the big circle of light, like you can see here, right? But between the hit point of what you're looking at and the emitter, there's usually a trail of light. Now, I don't know if that's, like, incredibly hard for a small team, dev team, to implement, but I'm going to assume that is on that scale of right now it is a bit too complicated, and that might just be something that they put at the end. I'm not really sure, but that's an interesting little thought process there. Yeah, I do kind of see that, yeah. Even if you took your phone flashlight out and you admitted your phone flashlight into a dark room, you'd still see the light. I don't want to say light beam, but that's pretty much what it is a light beam. I think. It's been like 12 years since I've taken a science class. Yeah, that's what it is. I think that's what we're missing. I think what we're missing, like, to make that feel like it's an actual light beam would be the, you know, dust particles and shit that show it. And that might just be something they add later in the game. That might not be something they add at all. I honestly have no idea what they would do with something like that. I don't think that's really, that's something I like, you just mentioned it, Gizmo, and that's just something that, like, I don't know, that's a little bit further down the line for me. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That just seems like it would get a little taxing for the game itself. But hypothetically, if, like, say they were to build, like, a Railroader 2 10 years from now, after this game was done and all that stuff, and they did what they wanted to do with it, say they wanted to make a sequel, and they had a much bigger team, a much bigger engine to work with, and crew to work with, I could see them adding stuff like the really finite special things. That I can see. That I could see. I do gotta, you know, I'm trying to keep it kind of real, though. I try to keep the expectations honest, because I'm pretty sure this dev team's only 8 people. I don't even think it's 8. I think it's 6 or 7. Alright, so once I get that car put in there, we'll pull this whole cut down the line, right? We'll pick up that, and that. Drop the others in. Back that cut up. Run around, grab that PW, whatever the fuck it is that needs to go at the end there. Where's that last car? To Silva Coal and Lumber Yard. Sometimes, yeah. I think it depends on the location and the number of cars at this point. If I turn it on, yeah, it will run a tiny bit smoother, But yeah, if see, I can't really I won't really know until we get all of those cars for Silva Interchange off the railroad. Until I get all 300 or 400 of them, whatever it's going to be, off the line, I really can't answer that question, because I'm just going to instantly assume that all of those cars are what's weighing the frame weight down. The the frame rate down. Wow. That was weird. Take your time, Gizmo. We'll be here. Alrighty. Ooh, she stopped at Nantahala. Come on, old girl. I know, you don't like being down here just as much as me. But if I just make this quick enough, we just make this painless enough, we should be in and out of here in a few minutes. Go back down here, check those. That one have ticked. I've got 3 1/3 to go. Alright, so we started with 4. I'm down to 3 1/3. That's called perfection. get your pickups. Okay. Six. All right. Just think these movements through. Pick that up. Move that over there. To dig him out, I can forward, back up, and then come back around. Instead of running all the way around the whole fucking thing. It's a lot of weight. I couldn't even be mad at that. It just straight up said, oh, guess we landed like a foot short. It's a dangerous move I'm about to try, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna run these 20 up to Andrews. I think if I did my weight numbers right, I should be in like the money spot for this. Alright. She got me the big stretch. Alright. I'll stretch for you. My only hope is that they might do a lighting fix when they start doing like major scenery upgrades. Gizmo, what we were talking about earlier, is the only real like hope is that like they haven't done much to the scenery of this game, and it's one of the big things left to do. And so I hope that they include the lights and the light system in that. On the engines and such too. Like I think we'll get we'll get something that's slightly better than what is presently there. But, you know, it's one of those things. They might not do it. They might do it. It's just, who knows? Depends on what they want to do. I think we're just underweight. Be on the safe side. I'm not going to let it go above 35. Because I don't trust any train between Nantahala and Roto. I do not trust any freight train between Nantahala and Roto. Of any weight. I don't care if it's underweight for the grade or overweight for the grade. I really don't trust it if it's overweight. But I really, 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 really don't trust it at all. Shit wants to go left, right, and center all the time, and run stuff off the road. I really don't want to deal with that. So, we'll leave it at 35. I'll pay attention to it. If I notice the speed starts to tick even remotely above that, I'll flip it down and force the train to basically activate its brakes, slowing it down, preventing derailments. But I'm fairly certain 2147 with 4 GP9s is actually perfect weight. RTGI? Don't know what that means. Ah. So you were doing some customization on your own. Wow, those cars like genuinely just melt coal out of them. Cool, we're at 301 tons. So I just gotta pay attention to when those cuts are empty. Graham County needs to be swapped. This is doing 1,200 miles. Last service odometer is at 1233. Last overhaul was never. Service miles are miles adjusted for wear and tear and for engine's heavy use. Huh. Interesting. It does have this train at 15 hours and 12 minutes, and I think all these cars are roughly like 5 hours? Yeah, 5.5 hours. So we're just going to wait. I'm going to wait till these say it's due. Due in 1,200 miles. This thing says it's due in 1,266 miles. That's what we will do. If I'm not mistaken, that's 12 more coast-to-coast runs. I'm not mistaken. My math could be off on that. Because I think the map is roughly, like... Hold on. We start at 99. And it goes all the way down to, what? 46? 99 minus 46. 3... 53 miles? And it was at 1266. Hold on, I'll bust my calculator out. 1266 divided by, what did I say, 50, 53? Something like that. Oh, Jesus. We basically have just under 24 and a half. We have 23.8 more coast-to-coast maps to do. Or coast-to-coast runs to do. Before we can officially... throw it into service. So she's got a little while. Well, oh, yeah, it switched again. Sorry. Excuse me. I'm going to leave, and then all of these are going to be done. And I'm going to have to come back and grab them, and I'm going to be pissed. And I don't want to. I don't want to grab them right now. That's somebody else's problem. Ray tracing global illumination. That is why the... Oh! Well, Gizmo, I mean, we've had that discussion at almost ad nauseum about that subject. But yes, for those of you who have watched my GP38 install video, again, that is for the version 1 of it. There is now a different version. I will make a new version of that video with the updated install method. So if you have the original version, that's the video for you. If you have the updated version, wait a few days. I'll have a video up for you. It's not my mod. I don't work with the mod creators, but there are no real installation videos or tutorials on how to do the shit. So there's not many of them out there to do it on most of these mods and shit. So bear with me for a couple of days and I'll get something whipped up for you. Which, honestly, it should be even easier now if you have, if I'm not mistaken, it's just UMM, and now you just drag and drop the whole zip into the folder. Or into the loader for it, so. She's definitely hauling balls. You know, of all of my close to 700 hours of playing this game, I don't think I once noticed this East Silva sign till right now. If that has been there this whole time, damn. But this is just something that they randomly plopped in recently. Cool. Touching both sides of that coin just in case. Well, I knew the other locations had signs. I just didn't know East Silva had a sign. I did not know East Silva had a sign. All right. Damn, I'm actually making really good time today. I started early enough. I like what that's what's fucking me up is normally these power hour streams before work. I'm usually an hour behind. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm usually an hour behind my start time of what I aim for. Just because the shift I work, it's pretty hard to wake up in the morning. If it's hard to fall asleep when you get home, and it's hard to wake up in the specific morning. But I'm really happy right now. Like I'm actually really happy with that. You guys are gonna get a decent stream out of me today. I'll get to go to work, have a great day at work. I'm gonna have me a cup of tea though. I am gonna try something because I don't want to be wearing my voice out, so I am gonna have a nice, very very heavy cup of tea after the stream to help the voice heal. We'll probably go at least one more hour, 45 minutes to an hour, take us to the top of 2 o'clock, 2:15. Maybe 2:30, hour 15 minutes. But at the very least, we're gonna get this stuff done. We're gonna start working on some of the night shift stuff. Because as you can tell, the time of the night, we are moving into night shift. So this is what would be night shift. And yes, I'm working solo. Night shift, solo work. Day shift is the big crew. More specifically, the morning shift is a big multi-person crew on this railroad. There are no car mods. I'm not doing any car mods like that, so we're not doing like the fucking nuclear-sized interchanges capacity. You know, like we're getting 900 cars of capacity, but this day right now that we're wrapping up was in total 196 cars coming into the line. So I mean, all things considered, it's 10:30 at night, and we're finishing up the last 3 of those from 4 a.m. and 6:30 a.m. So, I think all things considered, we with the crew that we've got for the GLR, which if you want to become part of it, just hit that fucking Discord link and come say hello. But what we have here for the crew, that was perfect work. That was a perfect body of work for everyone involved. That might have there was actually enough work to even have a few other people hauling stuff location to location. But for the, that was all of that. Most of that was done. The 196 cars was done by a 4-man team. So, that math, that's a pretty decent chunk of math. You can do the math. I'm not going to do the math. I do enough math every day as it is. Yeah, no, I'm genuinely impressed with what we have gotten done. If there was one thing I wish I could change, that's just a moderate thing, it would be your capture freight having like in the settings, them giving us a slider to adjust the tick rate of how fast or how slow your capture freight loads and unloads. So like if you didn't want to have all of the worry and hustle and bustle of what we got going on, you could just do X, Y, and Z. Fuck. Of course, you're gonna be the fucking spastic. We're doing this Derail Valley style. Shut up. You see nothing. Just shut up. This doesn't count as Dutch dropping. Yay, $257 for 40 passengers. Alright, there we go. You guys saw fucking nothing. Can't Dutch drop these cars. Can't Dutch dropping. They've made Dutch dropping very hard. And I'm glad they did. It prevented me from doing something stupid. Alright, my trains. This is down at Almond. This is up at Rhoda. Sweet. I only got the 3 running. I don't need the map on. I know where they're at. Actually, yeah, I want you to choke up. Alright, 2 more drop-offs and we can get the hell out of here. Thank God. Ate up what? 2 hours of the stream? These are just melting now. All right. I PW1, while I love you, could you, like, possibly fuck off? PW1, both my PW1 tracks, you both make me a lot of money. But respectfully, disrespectfully, fuck off. That's the wrong train. Switched against. I corrected that. Thank you. Okay. Down the track we go. We'll push these puppies in. We're getting a tanker. I think we're getting 1 or 2 tankers back in the next interchange. If I'm not mistaken, the rest of our tanker fleet is in the supercut, which that's a problem. We'll have to dig those out at some point in the near future. When we put the supercut together to haul it, we'll probably cut those out as their own separate service, because they're just going to cost money and not make us money. They're just going to take up space that we are going to need. I don't think push pulling is, or being the middle engine of this is maybe the best idea, but, we're just shunting. We're getting rid of this whole front anyway. We'll head back down to Dillsboro. We'll pick up hopefully that car that needs to come out. Those 2 cars that need to come out, so that way I have room to put the other 2 in. Put this on the back of a bigger engine. Send that motherfucker. No, wrong button. I just fucked that whole train up. Damn it. I didn't want those to get paid for. Ass hat. But whatever. I won't get paid twice for them, but if I'm not mistaken, we're coming up on... Okay, so they are coming up on Hewitt. Cool. a sip of water. It's definitely been the absolute most amount of water I've probably drinking in a long time. Pretty proud of myself for that, though. When I started the week, we had bought a brand new case of like a 32 pack of bottled water. It's Friday and I am down to 3 bottles left in that motherfucker. Wow. 1,800 for 261 people. Hell yeah. We will take that. Dude, it'd be pretty dope to break 200,000. No loan, 200,000. We're right there, but we're like an interchange service away from having that. Go on now. Alright, so that whole cut's ready to come out. Yeah, that's got what? Oh, Jesus. I keep falling to the earth. We have 2.1. Or 2 1/3. So this whole cut's ready to go. I need to break your punk ass off. Now I'm really curious to see what kind of weight we're about to put over in silver. For the silver cut. Because that's a pretty decent sized cut there, and that's... Oh yeah, lumber. Oh, that's a heavy cut. This will also be a heavy cut. Okay. Is it a bit dark? If I can turn it up the contrast just a little bit to make it a little bit brighter if it's a bit too dark, but I think I found myself a really nice like full moon setting. So it's got this like bright skyline kind of deal. I know earlier in earlier episodes of the series that was a massive issue. All right. Damn. Fucking rude, bro. Wake the whole damn town of Dillsboro up, why don't you? I mean, you passed the sign and then the signal and you just laid on the fucking horn. Oh man, the mayor's office is gonna have my ass. I thought I saw something in the back of the semaphore light up, but I think it was just a light reflecting. Somebody was really thinking that I somebody's gonna see this and thought I really was gonna let this cut of cars just roll completely free. Nope. I just wanted to see if it would do it. That was just a little personal science experiment to see if I could get the cars to roll pretty much perfectly where I wanted them to roll. I would never ever do that though in a big person session. That would be disastrous. Nope, but we'll pick them two up. Smack it onto the back of that cut. Yeah. This track. This is done. Close the water hatch so JJ doesn't have that JJ doesn't shoot me. It's a joke, folks. It's a joke. JJ just bust my balls for not closing the fucking water lids. Ever. I'll situate 602 on the turntable. That way she can be turned around at it. Yeah, okay. We can have her turned around at any point. There we go. Alright, 32, where you at? Follow. Alright, forward. Roll forward 5. Oh. One full car length. Yay. Well, if you didn't leave him, I wouldn't say anything. Fair enough. Fair point. Fair point. I am a little puzzled because I see a little. This car is a little dinged. I'm trying to figure out where, when, and how it could have gotten dinged. Oh, that was a bit aggressive. Okay, that was unintentional and a tiny bit aggressive. Well, I mean, since it's already through the signal, I guess that's fine. Sweet. Am I just in it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ah, bastard. But, well, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. There's going to be some spillage on the ground, but we'll deal with some spillage. Alright, also, I know I shouldn't run it tender first. I know that's bad railroad procedure. But Big Ass Sam is going to run this train tender first. I will run it correctly. I'll run it from the right side, but I'm definitely running it tender first. I'm working at getting better at this. This is a process. I'm breaking bad habits. I'm working on cleaning up some bad habits. This puppy dog's nice and fueled up. Yeah, I'll go drop those locust pins in. I don't think these slave micas are going to be able to go, so we'll just leave them there. Are these tracks, are these Dillsboro tracks like a skosh longer? I don't remember them being that long. I knew they could fit 12 cars each, and I knew they were dead ends. I thought they were a bit shorter. I thought they ended like the middle point of the table. Like if you drew a line from the table straight out, I thought they ended like right about here or somewhere, like right in here somewhere. I don't remember them being that long. I mean, certain areas of the map you don't see for a while, so you don't really remember how everything looked exactly as it was. What are we at? 1 2/3? Yeah, okay. It's about time to do a log switch out, so we'll get ready to do that. Hook this up. I'm not gonna lie, I nearly just shit my pants. I thought that fucking thing just derailed as I did that. I'm joking when I say that. I didn't actually do that. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Okay, game. Find a terrain. Alright, guys. Finish these puppies up. This is good where it's at. We'll leave that probably parked for the rest of the day. Train if you don't get your ass moving. I at least want to wait till midnight before I end the stream. Wait for the day to tick, and then see what the numbers turn into. 'Cause I don't think anyone derailed anything. I don't think anyone really hurt anything. These cars can all get organized at Bryson. It's fine. I was thinking about organizing them here, but that's going to take too much. We don't have enough tracks. It's going to take a little too much time. I don't want to deal with it. So we'll take it to Bryson and break it down. So is that the 1s and 3s, or is that the... Yeah, it's the 1s and 3s. So we align the track for 2. Oh shit. Alright, well that's good news. Alright. The falling to the world thing is going to get annoying. See, this is what I don't like. I know it's only 1. And I've got it set under what I think the track speed limit is. I think it's 25 over there in that section, but I don't trust it. I don't fucking trust it. There's like a little tunnel section right here between Topton and Rhoda. Somewhere right in here that these trains just don't like. And it catches me off guard a few too many times. For my own personal liking. So pulling up into Whittier. That was really just a lucky click. I didn't think I'd get that. Car by car check. Oops. Wrong way. Alright. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 trains running right now across all the engines. It's about 2,000 tons. We'll live with that. I think I can't really tell how much. It's 37 cars. Oh, hey, Chiefs. Two's doing alright. Healing up pretty well. All things considered. Could be a lot worse. We were, just getting ready to wrap up here in a few minutes. We're just waiting on the day to tick. I wanted to see what the numbers showed up. What the numbers showed at the end of the day. See if we break $200,000 with our capture freight money, and then I gotta eat and get ready for work and all that stuff. Wash my mouth out and do all those things. But thank you for asking. It's only really sore. Like right now, it's a little sore from talking, but that's bound to happen. But otherwise, I mean, there's been no blood, no real issues or complications. Still leery about doing a couple of things. Like I can't do like real singing or like full tone singing or like full tone speaking or screaming of any sort, like music screaming. Can't do any of that right now. Still, I know I can't. But you know, it's just one of those things. Time heals it. Oh man, compared to how I felt. All right. So compared to how I felt last Monday on stream, or like last week on streams, I am night and day better. Like I'm not gonna lie, last week was a slog to get through. That was all of my work, my job, streaming. That was that was very laborious. But you know, now I'm healing. I'm still taking the antibiotics they gave me for the original issue, for when I had the tooth, because I'm thoroughly convinced that it's helped my body heal, or at least it's helped trigger my body's like healing responses, which is in my thought process, because they didn't really give me any strong pain medication, and I don't feel pain. That's the best part. Is you would think after having a tooth ripped out you'd feel a lot of pain. I genuinely don't. I'm not being a tough guy. I hate going to the dentist. I'm genuinely afraid of going to the dentist, as most people usually are, and like yeah, dude, it was awesome. Like, not awesome getting my tooth ripped out, but like this whole like the healing process has been like so much better than what it was before with my wisdom teeth and all that. But wisdom teeth surgery is a whole different kit and caboodle to just having a molar taken out. Of course, of course. I don't think I'll be streaming later tonight after work. So the game plan for the next couple of days is this. I have 2 back-to-backs, basically sold-out shows at my job, at the casino. So, I probably won't get out early. Usually I will maybe do a small after-work stream if I'm feeling up to it, if I get out early enough. I have not been getting out early enough to really do that. So what I will probably do is tomorrow morning when I wake up, about 10 a.m., 11 a.m., I will post a ping when I'm 30 minutes before going live in the Discord. And then if you're free. But I normally stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Like the big... With all of the gang, that's usually Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the big gang. So if you want to be a part of the big gang, that's perfectly all right. We can work on... What the fuck, dude? Okay. We broke 200,000. Our safety rating is back up to 61%. Our freight performance has dropped again. And our overall has dropped again. It's probably time to get rid of the cut. We're probably going to get rid of the cut soon. What day is it? What day is it? It's day 50? Might have to work with Jay. We might have to get together with JJ. And I might have to organize a all-hands-on-deck session. So, Mr. Chiefs, you might actually get your hands on some trains here very, very soon. This might be a calling all hands type situation coming up here soon. We might have to do a massive session with as many people as I can drum up for the crew that we've got for the GLR, because we're probably going to be moving the supercut in the daytime with all of that other interchange freight coming in and all the inbounds coming in. So we're going to need to be doing some juggling and some juxtapositioning. But until then, that's a different problem for a different day. I just want to say thank you very much for hanging out today. You guys have been awesome. As always, you guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I've been your boy, the Desert Fox, 32K. I will see you guys in the next one. Be safe. Have a good day. Peace.